What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the boxing clinic one time for the one time. Shout out to everybody on that boxing grind. Shout out one time, for Trap House Boxing. My man's over there doing his thing. And shout out to everybody that's on the grind that's moving it. Shout out to Black Fight Fans for pointing me to this interview. I don't know, I slid by my subscription. Guess I just wasn't paying attention. Shout out to Dante Boxing Nation for getting an interview with Erislandy Lara's manager. Like Luis de Cubas, or that's his name or something like that. Kind of cut out the Lara picture. And, one of the reporters was asking him a question about, potential opponents for Erislandy Lara. And one thing he made clear is that Erislandy Lara really wants to break the title defense record for the world title holder at junior middleweight. Says they're halfway there, and that's the main objective. That's one thing he made clear. Also spoke on a few things we're gonna get to in this video, and first they dissed Danny Jacobs. Let me say that first. He was dissing Danny Jacobs kind of off camera, and then was a little caught off guard that Dante was filming it. I don't know who the reporter was he was talking to, but I'm gonna link the interview in the description so you can check it out. I know that's Trill, and but he didn't bitch up. He said what he said to the reporter. It sounded like. He reiterated it to Dante's Boxing Nation, or Dante's Boxing Nation, excuse me. Yeah, he said they didn't think much of Danny Jacobs. Said that, he's a top 3 middleweight, and they would be open to fighting any of the top 3 middleweights. Felt like they beat Canelo, and they should be undefeated. And he probably felt like he didn't say it. They beat Paul Williams like everybody else felt like they beat the shot of Paul Williams as well. Erislandy Lara, and they should be undefeated. And said that Danny Jacobs is easy work. That's what he was saying off camera, and kind of backed off that and said, he's a good fighter, but Lara's a super fighter. And said that Danny Jacobs would be easy work for Erislandy Lara. Said he would have to break the HBO contract and fight on Showtime because they exclusively fight on Showtime. And one thing that Black Fight Fan did point out was the simple fact that people blame Al Heyman for certain fighters' careers. Al Heyman is an advisor. He basically, what he does is he hashes out the deal. Luis de Cubas, I think his name is, his manager, a little short, light skinned, fat guy, or a little heavier guy. He ain't really, kind of a little chunky. He guides Erislandy Lara's career. He basically like the matchmaker because Lara doesn't have a promoter, and Al Heyman pretty much just follows the plan. He makes the deals. So de Cubas is the guy who matchmakes, and Al Heyman just hashes the deal out. See, a lot of people get it confused. Al Heyman is a manager and advisor. He's not a promoter. When he advises a guy, he's just hashing out the deal. If he's managing you, he's helping, guide your career and matching you up with guys you want to fight. He like, I think you should fight. He give you the guys, 3 guys you want to fight. And then if he's managing and advising you, then he's hashing out the deal for the fight. You pick the fight you want, hashing out the deal. At least the Cubas is the guy that's giving you the fights, giving Lara the fights that he may want. And then they picking the fights, and then Al Heyman hashes out the deal. So a lot of people don't know that. He's an advisor and a manager. Some people he manage and advisor. Some people just advises. And then, if he manage you, then 9 times out of 10 he advising you. He hashing out the deal, giving you the most money. And then they asked Lara about, what he knows about Terrell Gausha. He said he just knows he was an Olympic fighter, and that's it. He said he has to worry about me. So that's a disclaimer right there that sounds like usually Ronnie Shields probably does his homework. I'm pretty sure Ronnie Shields is a thorough trainer, but it seems like they might be taking Terrell Gausha lightly in this fight. Sounds like a little tune-up fight for him. He knows it's a tune-up fight. I'm pretty sure he peeked at Terrell Gausha and probably didn't see anything significant or that's going to endanger him in a fight. But you always should do your homework. And hopefully that was just like a little, yeah, I ain't worried about him, but he really did his homework behind the scenes, and I hope that's what it is. I hope that Lara ain't overlooked this guy. Like Black Fight Fan said, it seems that Lara has lost a step, and Gausha, I think he could lose a few steps, and Gausha still couldn't, really fuck with him and beat him in the fight. But you never go. You never know. It's one thing to lose a step, and you can ease by guys, but it's one thing to overlook guys, and you can have your full, your full array ready. But if you overlook guys and you ain't fully prepared and you get beat, and then it's excuse on top of excuses. So I'd rather him just lose a step and take this guy serious, and hopefully it was just like, it is what it is to them. But I really prepared fully for him. That's what happened with Pacquiao Horn. He didn't train hard for Horn. He didn't take Horn seriously. He didn't break down tape. Nobody in the team broke down tape for Jeff Horn, and it was what it is for him. Was for Pacquiao, and he fell victim to being unprepared. But Erislandy Lara made a shocking admission. He made shocking thing. He said that he wants Jermell Charlo next. And we know Jermell Charlo no longer changed from Ronnie Shields. He changed with Derrick James. Says he wants to get his hand on the green belt, the junior middleweight WBC title belt, and the red belt. But he wants to fight Jermell Charlo. We know Jermell Charlo called out Jerry Swift-Hurd. Erislandy Lara has called out Jermell Charlo a couple times since he left Ronnie Shields' stable, went over to Dallas and trained with Derrick James. He said it a few times, and I never heard Jermell Charlo speak on fighting Erislandy Lara. We know his brother Jermall still trains over there with Ronnie Shields and Erislandy Lara. But I haven't heard Jermell Charlo, I'm pretty sure he heard that Erislandy Lara been calling him out. His brother still trains over there, but I haven't heard him give Erislandy Lara a rebuttal. I haven't heard him try to go for Erislandy Lara. I haven't heard him, say Erislandy Lara's name. Haven't heard anything from him. He's been silent as a mouse on fighting Erislandy Lara, and he's been calling out Charlo since he left. Said he wants that since he got the green belt. Said he wants that green belt. That'd be a great fight. I'd rather see Lara and Charlo or Lubin, whoever wins, fight Erislandy Lara. He says, Lara says he feels Charlo's going to beat Lubin. Said, he picked Charlo, and he said that's who he wants to target next. The winner of that fight. We know Charlo wants to target Jerry Swift-Hurd. Erislandy Lara's already wanted to target Jerry Swift-Hurd, but he didn't mention his name, so he must know that's not a fight that, Team Hurd is interested right now in, especially the way Tony Harrison was able to box and move on him. So they still want to work on some things to cut the ring off. But I think Erislandy Lara and potential winner of Lubin and Charlo would be the best fight for junior middleweight coming up. But we gone.